Appreciate everybody being here. Let's do things backwards around here. Since I'm here, Jason's here, Gene, Jeff is from New Jersey, Ozzy's from New Jersey. You guys got people coming from all the states to come train. Always learn from everybody else. But what we're gonna do is the questions are not just for me. Jason's involved, you're involved as you're one of the coaches here. Last night we had a tournament here, and I just need anybody to ask what worked or what didn't work. It don't matter if you're a white belt, if not a white belt, purple belt, black belt, I don't care. It's all the same questions. What has not been working for you, or something that you almost got that you're missing something? Every time I ask a question, everybody just gets quiet. But I know we all roll. Anybody has any holes in their game or something that you think that coach and myself can make better. And it doesn't have to be us answering it. You're a purple belt and that's your game, please help us out. So let's start out by anybody asking any question that happened to you. You say, my scissor sweep is not working. And I might be like, put your leg here, do this, and pull. I don't know. So let's start out with that. Any questions?
Let's start with an arm triangle, because I could be $200 richer if I could finish one.
No, but we all jump in and we can all speak it out. Don't have to be my way is the right way.
I would love to see you on trying to BJJ.
So when I was watching yesterday, a bunch of you guys did get the hit and triangle. But people weren't finished. People were sweating, whether it was legs. I was watching that, the hand placement. When I put my hand placement, when I do a hit non-triangle, my palm is down. It's uncomfortable because everybody puts their palm up. I put my palm down. Why is that? Because when my palm is up, there is a gap on my bicep. As soon as I turn my hand the other way, the gap closes. So you gotta make a conscious effort to bring your palm down. And then one of the biggest things when you do a hit non-triangle, your head's got to go almost all the way down by the armpit, and now you start pushing into their head. You have to lock the arm up so they can't pull it back out. Right? So as soon as I start putting in, my head is down, my palm is down, I take my hand, I do my gable grip, and I suck myself in. Now it's up to me if I'm going to put my pelvis on the ground, or if I'm going to put my knee under hip, and I'm going to drive forward. That's the one I like because I think that's the one that I can generate more pressure. But if your pelvis goes on the ground and you start walking up, man, that's like a vice, right? But since I'm fat, I tell you, I just put my pressure on. I didn't realize it was. That's how much I put pressure.
We'll snot it all over his gi.
We all like this better anyway. It's his birthday, by the way.
When I got it, I turn my hand upside down. My head is putting pressure towards the armpit, not up here. But if you go to the back, if you go to the elbow, that don't work. Your ears got to be almost over by your armpit. Make your turn. Once I made my turn, and I went here and I got, Jason, you should have felt like cheese. Things like this, sucking it in. And once you have it, you don't ever want to blow your hands out. So I'm not saying I'm doing all this. Here, squeeze, put my head in, and then I started using my knee to put the pressure forward. Here. And I can do this with one hand without me rocking my hand. And it'll be the same with sword. You can do it with one hand, arm triangle, but for now, let's just get down. I'm here. Let's say, for me to start out, let's see if I can start here, because I know once it's gone down, as soon as it comes out, I go. I'm here, you see how I'm going down? I'm going down, 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 as far as I can. My hand is still in the position that I'm grabbing his armpit. Can you pull out of there? He's trapped, because I got his armpit. Make sure the hand comes with your arm. If I put my hand in, move. You see the difference? The hand goes straight to the armpit, and I hold, and I go down, and then I start looking at him. As soon as I'm in, when I make my pass, go to the other side, palm down, lock, suck it in, and then my head goes into his head, and if I want to, I go here and I just squeeze. I'm here. I got to find a way to get underneath. The best way when people do this is the elbow that you want. When I'm here, the elbow is what I want. Because my whole body, I can do this. Keep your elbow down. Just by grabbing the elbow. I'm not doing it. Keep it there. You'll never get it. Ever. But if I'm here, watch. It's my whole chest is going up. My whole chest goes up, boom, and there we go. And as soon as I know he wants it back, but I don't give it back to him. My head stayed down. Can you bring your elbow down? He can't. I got his armpit. Can you try to get up? It's going to be tough for him. I got the armpit. And my head is in the back of his arm. He's trapped. He's going to try to give me one of these or something when it comes. I'm here, right? As soon as I As soon as I feel comfortable, I'm stopping his hip from going anywhere. Can you move from there? I got his hip, I got his head. As soon as I'm ready to go, inside, inside, palm down, lock it, suck it in. I can put my pelvis on the ground, or I can just go here, and then I drive towards his head. I drive to his ear. Some of you guys, when you're here, put your pelvis down, keep the squeeze down, and walk to the head. I like going and putting my knee on the hip and drive forward. If you want to, before you even go, if you feel that you could go get the gable, get it, and then jump over. With me, since I feel like I have the control, I pass and then I do it. But if you can get the gable grip here, I'm here. Once I got the armpit, let's say I get a good grip from here, I can just finish him right there. If you get the grip right away, you can. Once you get the grip, you gotta commit. You gotta go. Into a pass, into a side control, into a submission, to see where you're living, like a sequence. Once you get a sequence, that when you go past somebody's guard, you don't want to just sit there. There's gotta be steps of what you're gonna be looking for. I'm looking for the Americana, I'm looking to mount, I'm looking for the head round triangle, I'm looking to trap your hand, I'm looking to go north-south. I'm looking to do something. So I know that that's the way we should be teaching you this move to get to where you want to go, but I kind of like the discussion before we even get this thing started. So that was the first question. Where is the man?
Yes, sir.
Did I answer everybody?
Oh yeah, no, that was really good. I think
Alright.
just get some reps on it for sure.
So, I like to pass like straight down center. I don't like outside passing, and I have a really hard time anytime someone gets a low knee shield. Just dealing with that. Once that knee slips down to like belly or waist, I'm getting stuck, having a hard time beating that. So any tips?
Can I have somebody
dealing with
put
low knee
you
shield?
on? Can I have somebody put you on?
Put me in it.
Okay. Whatever you say that they put it on your
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah. So if I'm trying to like just traditional knee cut, anytime this knee gets in here across my hip, I get stuck here. I have a hard time beating this. If I get it up and I'm getting inside here, I'm fine. But if they ever get me off center in here, I get stuck here all the time. So any tips, details on beating this low knee shield?
Yes.
Trip, you want reverse tail heel or just half guard?
Just half guard.
Number one, if I'm going with Jason, just by watching the way he rolls, he wants to be underneath. He will get underneath. I will fight to hell for him not to get there. You get him stuck. If he has a good here, and I know, so there's here, right? Sorry, there's here, there is here, there is here. I mean, you're figuring out where it is. You're saying the hip is what gets.
Yes. Yeah, that low.
As soon as I'm here, first thing I do is forget everything you're doing. I need this on. And I don't need his hand. I need the back of his arm. Because if I can grab Jason's armpit and I hold it in, I promise you that I don't care how high or how low he is, I'm gonna put my head and drive it underneath his chin. And even if I don't get anything, I know he cannot get underneath. As long as I know that you can't get underneath me, I know we're gonna be there for a little bit. You get here, right? Just like he's doing. My main thing is from here, I push him back. Listen, Jason, start on. You see how I already grab the hand? As soon as I grab the hand, you see how far, if he's there, I'm gonna try to see if I can pass it, right? But you got my hip. As soon as I got the hip, as soon as I got the bottom of the hand, watch my hand. As soon as I got here, my hand went underneath and I get here. I get here. See how my base is? Because I know that he can only go into me. And he can only try to play with his leg. From here I go down, down, down. You see how he crushes me?
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough for him to stop me because I'm so heavy up top. Here. Right? This is good. And when it's down low, I'm trying to see where he's at. But I know I need to crush this down. Here. This is everything. If I go here, move around. I got nothing. See how you're moving around? That's nothing for me. That's bad for me. So as soon as I go, I stop doing whatever he's doing, and I just grab the bottom. See the bottom? The bottom of your arm. That's what you need. Boom. Inside. I got his leg. This is my power. No matter if I pass or not. I don't care if I pass or not. As soon as I'm here and I base, and I take my hand, I go down, down, down. I find your chin. Look, it's pretty tough. If you move, if you want to move. I'm pulling you into me. And right from there, I start throwing. Come on, baby. Go to good. Without the hand, this doesn't work. Boom, push him back, because you want, yes. Try to grab a good grip. Yes, bring your hand back. Bring your hand back first, between his legs.
Oh, yeah.
There. Now, I need you to stay underneath his chin the whole entire time. Driving into him. Now start, no. Sprawl, sprawl. Now, push. Now keep going higher. Yes, it's a fight. Coach is not just going to give it to you. It's a fight.
If he keeps that arm weight, that kind of blocks that bottom knee from coming up under you and retains his guard.
So hold the arm.
Yeah, Coach, the professor held it until he got all the way into the pass block.
Yeah, you gotta get the pass block like that.
I post my hand hard on the ground where so he can't slide with me.
Yeah.
It's in your hip.
I don't grab his thigh.
Yeah, your hips gotta replace your fist.
Okay.
Oh, base, and keep underneath his chin. There you go. Start pushing his leg down. Keep going. If he keeps his leg there, it's no big deal. Ah, that's it. Do it one more time. Do it one more time. Make sure the coach doesn't grab that hand to reverse you or something. You gotta, as soon as you go underneath his chin, not his chest, underneath his chin. Keep digging into him. Lower your level. Now start straining your leg out. Push the leg back. Keep going up, up. Now you go. That's better than being stuck, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
I got a guy his name is Keko Che. He's all-American wrestler college. He's one of my black belts. He's 270 pounds. And I gotta be old, and I'm the professor, so I know his game inside out. When he gets frustrated, he goes back to wrestling, and then you stop looking for choke. He chokes every time. But then I started teaching. His father's a 3rd-degree black belt under me. So he's a black belt, his father's a 3rd-degree black belt under me. And when I told him this move, man, he started coaching his father. His father's game is to get to the cycle zone. We're at 270 and the guy's coming down and he knows jiu-jitsu like. So I know it works. I know it works because this is what I use. I just went with Louis a week ago. Louis is a black belt who just went to the world's place, and I roll with all these guys. But I know that's his game. As soon as I put the pressure on, oh, it's on. I tapped Louis a couple times. Hey, I still got one in me. I might not be able to move the next day, but I still got one in me. What I'm getting at is, believe it. Believe what you need to know what the consequences are. If I stick my hand in there too much, he might be able to hold my hand and pull me in. That might be bad for me. If somehow he turns, there's a bicep clutch. Like if I keep my hand in and you turn it around the other way, I might get caught with something I don't want to be in. So when I put my hand in, it's because I'll fight here, I'll fight the ground until I get a good grip. Now the top of the hand is moving all over the place. Once I grab that and I base, I gotta do everything I can to get underneath his chin. The reason being is now I'm on his level. There's no more just getting underneath me anymore. And he's not gonna like it. For you, you wanna push away. You wanna push your knee away from me, just to keep that distance. Coach is trying to get underneath me. Well, he also understands that he has to keep a frame not to let me pass either. So he's gotta be like, okay, you can't pass my legs, but my ultimate goal is to sweep you right now. And how do I stop that? Because I believe that my shit is better than his shit. In my head, he's like, yeah, okay, let's try it. You know what I mean? But that's the way you gotta think. You gotta think that I'm ready to go, and I'm gonna go for this move, and I'm gonna commit to it. Because if you don't commit to it, this doesn't work. You just gotta believe in yourself. And believe me, I go there, I try to do my move, the guy goes upside down, picks me up, and next thing you know, I'm there. It happens, it's a fight. He can get me just like I get him. But I know for a little while, he's gonna be defending, trying to get his arm back. I know he is. Because he can't get underneath me. Not in that pressure, not in front of you. That's too far away. Every game in the sport right now, everyone, one goes up, one butt scoot. One goes up, one butt scoot. That's just a fact. And you got some butt scooters that won't even stand up anymore. If they're doing something wrong doing a butt scoot, no, that's the game. That's the rule. Do what you gotta do. The one thing I don't like about the butt scooting is, I believe it's against wrestling, because now you butt scoot, you didn't even try to stand up with me. And I'm trying to go somewhere, and if I don't engage you, I get a negative point. I just don't believe in it. I believe the fight with 50-50, you sit down, that's on you. You know what I mean? And if I'm a wrestler, why would I want to go with Jason? He's a wrestler too. If I'm a wrestler, just by the way he moves on the bottom. Do you really think I'm only going to this game? There's no way. But now, and the way the sport is nowadays, I'm gonna get penalized by not going engaging with you. That crazy? That's just crazy for me. So now I know, right off the bat, I'm bigger. Most of the time they gotta sit and try to get on the knee. In jiu-jitsu, there's not that many big guys. Jiu-jitsu is like a little guys. Little guys for me is smaller than them. And their game will always be get on the knee, get on the knee. Figure it out, believe in yourself. Try to find the right grip. And when this doesn't work, I'm gonna push you away. Push you away. Push you away. You wanna come back in, I'll push you away. Knowing them well, he can try to invert. The way it works now, the outside leg is the one that's gonna come in. I'll control the top leg to make sure that you'll never be able to invert and get my leg. You gotta know step one, step two. I'm going here, as soon as they create a little frame and the outside leg comes in, it's gonna be better for me. Because now they're ready to invert and take your leg. In the future, you guys will understand what I do. So now you have to control the leg that's going across your body, and you can never let that come off. And how do I stop all that? Grab the hand, I go all the way down. And how do I know that? Because I go with every black belt there is. And this is their shit. This is their game. And you're like, man, I haven't felt pressure like that. I'm not doing anything. I'm just grabbing on. He and no he is the same. Try to stop the movement. So who asked that question before we sing? It was you. Everybody want to try this? Yes, this has been a game changer to every person that I do. Game changer. Game changer because of this. Okay? I'm attacking, right? And that's where he's got this one. From here, I'm going to try to see what I can do with him. I'm watching what you're doing. I'll keep you away from me first, before you do anything, right? And if I put my hand here, now I'm going to go to the gap. Sometimes they put the leg up, and they do a higher frame. As soon as I see the higher frame, I grab his butt. Right from here. And then I take my leg, my knee. You see how he's got my leg caught? I take my knee, and I find the back of his knee. I take my knee, and as I do, I just sprawl. As I sprawl, I go on top. Now we're fighting. Now it's up to me. Does that make sense? You see how I'm on top of you? Now it's a fight.
When you come back out, is your right knee on his leg?
Well, let's say if I get a chance, for some reason, I'm able to pass my leg, he's still going to defend with the top, right? You're still going to not nice guy let me do it. But the bottom leg has to find a way to come in and go onto his hip. Then I don't care about that.
So are you basically kind of just like scrambling until that right leg gets
If I'm here and I say, let's say, boom, I get my pass, my goal would be to see if I can get, I got to get my legs to trap his hip. If the leg was up, my leg traps the hip. If the leg is down, I just got to stay heavy until I can see a little space to bring my knee in. That's the only thing that I'm going to stop you to stop your hip. Making this sense? Because if I'm here, you see how coach wants? I'm here, then I put my weight down. But the bottom leg stays. I keep the bottom leg. You can only go so high with that grip. Now here we go.
This top leg can't get my guard back. All it can do is help me face up so I can scramble. The only leg that can get my guard back is the bottom leg. So if he, with his arm lead, I can't, until I get this leg back, I can't get my guard back. The only thing I could do would be able to base up, but he's pulling my right arm. So I can't square my shoulders. So as soon as he blocks my hip, I'm kind of done for.
Yeah, this is a great move, guys and girls. On two. 1, 2. Now, when you're doing it, you need to assess the situation real quick. That knee was by my hip. Sometimes I see if I can push him. I'm watching what he's doing. Sometimes he brings it all the way across. That means I'm trying to get him tight. So this hand works. Once that knee gets out and goes to your shoulder, there's no more. If you see the leg up, I back off a little bit. This is bad for me. Now he can invert easily. So I don't want to. Grab his pants. Now, there's no more invert. From here, as soon as I'm here, away from my plate, that's one. Because if he decides to keep going, I just went back for that 1 second, grab his toes, and just make him tap. The way I put my leg on his shin, Jason, feel this.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I go from live feet to dead feet. I know from here he's just pushing. He's so much going on here, but I know that he's not underneath me. For me to go here and grab his toes, he's mine. And then he wants to push off even more. Push. Oh, that might give me something else. Most people jump when I pull. I don't want to get myself in trouble. He cannot get underneath me. Because I'm down to his level. You hear? There's the belt. There's the pen. Whatever it is. I got it. Put my pressure on him a little bit. The sprawl is here. Away from him. That's the knee. See how I push your leg? And then right from there, I put my weight on my knee, and I bring my knee almost towards my butt, so I can windshield wipe yours. And then we can start the pass from there. As soon as I win, I gotta realize how deep is my shin on top of his calf. Because if it's good, and I know he's got nothing, I start putting my weight on it, and I start looking for it. He tapped already. But if I'm here now, watch it. I'm already on top of your leg. I don't have to do anything. We're on the same level. You still got to go underneath me, or you still got to press a lot. If I'm this tight, I'll keep working. I got your hip. My hand that was here, I can push your leg now because I'm on top of it. Meaning this, I already windshield wipe, and I have your base. See, I got this, but my leg is on top of me. For me, I can take the hand in because I know that you don't have much from here. You can't wrestle up because I got your arm. You can't push me away because this is deep. So it's up to me. I can go here, or for 1 second. Go back to the thing. Because now I'm on top of you. It's the same move. It's a little bit easier with the geek because I'm holding something. The other way, you just need to know. It's up, your hand goes down to the butt to control it. The sprawl is everything, guys and girls. And you just keep, you know if you're on top of the calf. You just know it. And I just went from here to here to here. Now we got full pressure. And you saw here pushing, automatically, boom, just grab the tongue. Crank. He might kick his own leg out, and I'll make my pass. For every action, there's a reaction. Does that answer your question? It's just knowing the levels. How many going on there? I learned next time, don't go out until you do a seminar and get drunk and then try to do one of those. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right. So why don't we do one finish from there?
So I believe you because I was telling these guys. They were messing around with going to the toe hold from that position. You know, like if any time like I can get like that knee trapped or however my windshield wipe is on his shin here. You know, Professor Carlos was talking about just reaching back and you get that easy tap. A lot of times people will start to attack at the toe hold from this position. A common defense to that is like, as soon as I start to attack the toe hold, just to show you guys, like when I get here, I'm just going pinky to pinky and I'm just bringing his toes to his butt. Most of you guys know I do a basic toe hold. But as soon as I go to get that toe hold, a lot of times he's going to pummel. As soon as I start to reach for the toes, whenever I go for here, it's almost like because I just want to set up my estima. So when I start my toe hold here, he goes to pummel his foot through, I just follow. And I'm just trapping it with my fat gut. Everybody got? Like the big detail, like guys that already know the estima, you know, it's nothing new, but even if he's like playing with the bottom of his foot on me, I don't attack the estima with the bottom of the foot on me. Once I get my position, I round my shoulders, and I bring my chest to the top of his pinky toe. Anybody got it? So even if I start my estima, he pummels, and I come right through, I trap my chest to the top of his foot. Everybody see where I'm pointing?
Yes.
Cool. So now my shoulders are rounded. When I get this position, I like my thumb up, and I pull, not just straight up. I try to keep like a high elbow as soon as I grip, and it's already making that toe hold position, the estima lock. So once I come through, I can get my like rear naked choke grip. So the big thing is like, yeah, you maybe could twist and finish it here, but the big thing is it's turning my body on this angle. Now I'm using my hips, I'm puffing down my chest, pulling my elbow up to the ceiling, and I'm turning end to end. Everybody can bring that toe to his butt. Here, I go, he begins to fumble, and I bring it to my chest. Right away, I keep that pressure, my chest on the back of his pinky toe. That's my angle, puff. Cool?
Coach, he keeps saying take it to the butt. So if you can remember that, if you're upside down and you're trying to go toho, if you always remember, go toward the butt crack. Even upside down, no matter which angle you are, if that's your angle, it will always push you in the right direction.
Driving my
Almost all toe.
Again, like that's why I said, like don't just try to finish it here. Sometimes you're gonna pop out, your toes are gonna sneak out. But again, I get more pressure as soon as my knee comes into his leg, and I turn my chest. Everything goes towards his butt. So now it's already putting pressure on his toes, putting pressure on the top of the foot. So now when I lift my elbow and I puff out my chest, puts all that pressure really strong. Cool? Good. Ready? 1, 2.
So here we go, the game. A lot of times one person is on the bottom, one person is standing. Anytime I'm standing, if you're in front of someone, you cannot be looking them straight in the face. For you to be able to pass, it has to be the center line, has to be away from the middle of their face. So if I'm trying to pass somebody's guard, I can't be looking at you. I have to always, that's why a lot of times you see yourself walking, turning, going around. It's the only way to pass somebody's guard. But when somebody's really good, they got a butt screw towards you. Once they butt screwed him, so if I'm going with you, and I know you got that, and I'm standing, right? If I'm standing, it's all about grip from here. All of it. He's trying to get a grip, and I'm trying to get a grip. Nice thing, go on. You see why I'm doing this? Make it uncomfortable. Here, he's pretty strong. He's strong, man.
Maybe somebody else.
Somebody else, yeah.
But I'm here, and I don't want his hands on me. If he grabs me, get that. I don't want anything on me. But he has to come to me. I'm coming. There it is. Got one. Now we're going where I want to go. I'm putting the fight where I want to go. So, and even if I go here, right? Let's say I can get my leg off, hand. I'm picking up the legs. It's his game. He's not comfortable. Never stay in front of him. I'm walking. Watch that leg keep coming. There it is. Look at what he's doing. You see what I'm doing? Yes, sir. I'm in control. If that makes any sense. So, it's hard. You never want to engage from there. If I'm engaged because I'm trying to pass, but as long as you sit on your butt, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble because he has a better access to my legs. Once I'm able to pick one leg up, if I pick this leg up, he can only come to this side. You gotta know that ahead of time. If I pick this leg up, you can only come down. If I got this leg up, you're not going down anymore. I gotta defend everything that's coming this side. I might be able to step on his foot. I might be able to come down. I might be able to pick it up. I'd rather fight you with both your legs up in the air. If you have both legs up in the air, there's no way you can come to me. You're either gonna invert, I gotta figure something out. You can't be comfortable. And if I go one leg and I was able to get the other hand, I might be able to, because from here, if I'm able to go here, right, and I lift, and I'm able to get a good grip, right? You see how he's touching my hand already on this side? He's already touching my hand. Right from there, I pull him. I already know ahead of time that he just touched my hand. I got you now. is giving you access to other things. So when a butt's good is coming to you, totally legal. Yeah, this is legal. I'm in control. You see what I mean? Now he just went from making the move. Let me adjust. Let me adjust my hip. Let me go to my move so I can attack his legs again. He's adjusting because I'm putting you there. If I go here, just take the leg. It don't matter what it is. Come on the knee. Boom. That's bad for me. Bang. Nice and easy. Come on in. Inside. Bring this on the outside. Boom. Just trouble all the way around. That's what they want from under there. I hope I hit your head good. Like maybe that's like push. I didn't go here. You don't want them comfortable. And believe me, going live. Look at that leg, look at that leg, come on. Look at that leg, go already up. What did I lose? Nothing. What I was looking for the leg is, I know for a fact, if you come into me, you're gonna have to, there it is. So once you do that, my hand goes here. Then I take my step, just waiting for him to do this. So I was trying to avoid all this, so he got me. Boom, he jumped in. I don't like that. Even if he goes his hand, find one side and pushed right on the neck. He does no arm bars there. Look at his leg. But as soon as it went down, go into you, bring my hands back. Now I don't care what you do, my chest is up. You can't push your legs out. I know you can. I went into him and my elbows are going down, almost touching my thighs. From here, back. I'm almost sitting on my hip. Come back, lock him. I'm still good. The only guy he's got right now, hip out, push away. I know he's got hip out from me. Come back in. Try to go to this side. Oh, it's pretty hard. So if you go to that side, I'm gonna grab your foot and I'm gonna pass. He could only push out. And I know that. And right from here, watch. I don't want you to put your hand under. My hand stays here. Push, over. Hook, grab the arm. Out. If you don't like it, up. And now let's go to side control. Questions? Sometimes when the hook is really good, back, back, back. I don't fall because I got you. Once I clear it, boom, I bring it back and I'm back to holding you tight. Sometimes if you feel good, you're going back. If the hook is off over there, I'll come right back. If the hook stays, go, 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 go. If the hook doesn't stay, the hook is what I'm trying to take off. Once you feel it off, back, here. Touch, knee slice. You gotta make sure that the underhook is there as you go. You don't feel comfortable here, left, go underneath the armpit, put your hand on, and now we go on our knees. But once I get that pass, I'm not giving it back. When somebody's passing your guard, for the other person not to pass, they're gonna need to breathe, I promise you. So from here, boom, I got to your side, can't give that up. Questions?
Just keep in mind, when he was straightening that leg back, he wasn't straightening it straight back like a scroll. He was straightening it out and back to an angle so that he can clear that foot. People with long legs, when they hit butterfly, if you go straight back, they'll keep butterfly the entire time. You've got to make sure when you straighten that leg back, it's out to an angle, stacking your feet.
Exactly what Coach said here, right? Both hooks are in. Back, 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 back. And he's right, I'm almost sitting. The leg should be off by then. As soon as I feel that pop, then you come right in. But you gotta control the position again. Understand that he has to create a frame, but if he does that, I'm already looking for my knee slice. We're good?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. 1, 2. But I did this against world champions, world jiu-jitsu champions. And I trained 2 times in Las Vegas for the world champions. comes to surgery, my teacher is up there. And everybody's come up like, man, who's the guy? Who's that guy? All the Brazilian guys? He's like, my secret weapon, my chest used to walk around like that. Yeah. What you say? But the day he told me this, I passed everybody. He and me, the same thing. Because everybody in jiu-jitsu, we tell you never put your hands on the ground. Ever. Put your hands on the ground, the kimuras are there, everything is there. They might take you on that leg out and boom, put it in a triangle. This one, stop. I'm here. Let's say he got in, I was able to push you back. I went in, right? I got you just like you got me, right? My chest is up. But now he decides to grab my head, you almost push me down, right? But once I went here, watch. Just put your hands and figure out where you want them. As soon as I went here, right? I got light toes. I go to a side. Whatever side I got, my shoulder is gonna go through his stomach. All my weight is gonna be on the stomach. When I'm passing, my arm is gonna push. So if I'm here, the last thing he's expecting me to do this shit. He's expecting me to do this shit. He's expecting me to do something down here. But as soon as I'm here, watch, I go here. I go here. As soon as I put my head, boom. And you didn't think I was gonna go. The art of surprise. 8 out of 10 you get. Figuring out where the hooks are. This doesn't have to look nice. Come on. Don't put the hooks in. Put the hooks in, but don't take it away. If I'm here, right? My hands are in, never hit the ground, right? And I decide to make the move, and I put my head down, and let's say the hooks is soft, and I go up and I can just get here. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to split the hook. If I can feel the hook, I don't need to go straight up the end. Now, this is when you master the move, is when you realize, when you make your jump, your feet are together. And you have to believe in yourself all the way up. Because the hooks are on. So meaning in a sense, if I go here, let's say if I go, there's the hooks on. He can't keep the hooks. The hooks can only go how far up. That's it. Normal way is up. Try it. If I could do it at 52 years old, I think everybody could do it. Up, make your pass. I get this 8 out of 10 against anybody. Here and no give. We're going live. I was able to get here, I'm here. You see how he grabbed me already? As soon as he grabbed me, I already come home, and I'm already going. The last thing he expected. Is there every time. If you have a good side, go to the good side. If you got a bad side, go to the bad side. It is what it is. I just gotta catch you by surprise for that 1 second. And if my jump doesn't work, what did I do? Nothing, I'm in your guard. I didn't lose anything. If my jump don't work. So, here. The first move, if I give too much space, bring your hand in front of me and stretch your legs out. That's bad for me because he might put me right into a choke or whatever. That's what he's looking for. Boom. Stretch you out. But since I was able to go here, right, and I got it, there's no more pushing. 99% of the time people grab my hand. I don't know why. People just love grabbing my hand. As soon as they grab my hand, look at my hand. Pass. It's too many of us, I think, yeah. Got it? Somebody has it on video. Doesn't have to look nice. But if I'm telling you it works 8 out of 10, it works 8 out of 10. 27 years doing jiu-jitsu. I can't roll like when I was a youngster, but at least I have some stuff in my head. So here we go. Here, watch. All the way down. I keep going. There's no armbar there yet. Now I'm good to go. Now I'm almost sitting. I'm clear. Now when I'm ready to go, I gotta make sure that this leg is almost on the ground. Make my pass. Pick it up. Go up. Put your hand under. This is the key. My hand is under. You can grab the armpit if you want. What I want to do is now we're going to sprawl towards his head. This way. All my pressure. How much pressure do you feel on that side? Making him look away. As soon as he's here, there it is. I got the bottom of my knee. I'm here. I hit him a couple of times. When I'm ready to go, I go back to my knees and I punch it. I grab it. I lock it. This is your base. I lock it really tight, and I'm going to windshield wiper. So one of my legs goes over his head. And right there, the thing that was here, goes here, and then you just finish it here. Once you start using your lapel against your opponent, that's an extra hand. You can't stop. Down. I passed. I was able to pass. I picked up the arm. Anytime you pick up the arm, the higher my knee goes to the back of his armpit, the tougher it's going to be for him to get out. Here, here, here. I grab the armpit again, and I had to put my whole shoulder pressure on his face. Maybe, can you look at me? You can't look at me, right? Now, from here, wipe my hip. You should feel like everything's on your face. That allows me to open up. That allows me to grab the bottom. If you grab it too much here, you might have too much slack. I grab it here, put this in like you're gonna stop me. No way, I don't care. One hand is not gonna stop me. Here, pull. It's gotta be tight before I go. Keep your base. Where's your wipe? The hand that's there goes to this side. And the choke comes from straighten your arms out. Ask me the question. The reason I hip out, because my pressure's there, it allows me to do this. Now, when I go back, I can punch through, or I can go in, it doesn't matter. Don't get too much slack, you might block your own self. I like to hit when I got it, because I can adjust a little bit. You have to have it before you go. Tight. Then windshield wipe, you have to be more towards the head. So when you do the windshield wipe, your leg is gonna go up. Still got my base, I bring it down. The choke is when you straighten your hands out. There's no more blood going to the brain. Questions? On two. 1, 2.
That's because you open your mouth.
Down. And a little teardrop. So when I flip, it looks cool when I put my hands up. Let me cheat. I already cheated. Alright, so everybody understand this move. Anytime I'm on 4, right? When I get on 4, I pick up, I go as high as I can on top of the head with my knee, like behind his arm, because I know I just took everything away. If I got underneath here, he can't go that way either. He can't go anywhere. My hand goes on me. I kick his hip so he can't put me back in, right? I go heavy on his face, and I start putting my pressure on him. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to grab the inside, my lapel. The other one I was grabbing the outside. Now I'm grabbing the inside. So as soon as I go in, I grab the same grip. So it's on here, he's making him look away. I stick my hand in, I found it. As soon as I found it, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna punch, and I got it. I'm gonna pull it tight. And he's doing the same thing, but now, when I windshield wipe, I'm gonna roll myself over my shoulder. So I go and I roll, and I go here.
Yeah.
Oh.
quick, bro. One of the things that I understood from the moment that I met everyone here was the special relationship between Jason and PJ. And it seemed like it's a bond. It's like I saw Jason kind of in the sun. And it's the most beautiful thing. For them to let us this moment with you. It's amazing. Can you please tell us about it?